Good morning. Hello. Welcome. I'm so happy to be here for our last Gwenyan practice together online for the next month. But I'll be away. But then when I get back, we're gonna resume. So no, not to worry. And if you chant as I'm away, you can submit your accounts through the Goddess Temple app. Just go ahead and send me a message. You can send me a message in Messenger, or you can send me a message in the Goddess Temple app, and I'm happy to log your accounts. Sorry, I got a little late start today. I was getting ready to leave. So, yesterday, um, the article that I shared provoked a good little discussion in the Goddess Temple app. Several different people were responding, offering their thoughts. I copied and pasted some of the text because the article was behind a paywall. But if you'd like to, uh, take a look at it, it's in there. Otherwise, let's dive into today. Hecate the keys, Hecate the light. Hecate, you carry the keys and the light. Hecate, I carry the keys and the light. Within, within, within. Hecate the keys, Hecate the light. Hecate, you carry the keys and the light. Hecate, I carry the keys and the light. Within, within, within. Hecate the keys, Hecate the light. Hecate, you carry the keys and the light. Hecate, I carry the keys and the light. Within, within, within. Within, within, within. Morphos, Phosphoros, Eilethua, wild wanderer at the crossroads, bright hostess at the thresholds, bearer of twin flames, radiant bride of night, mother of darkness, guard, guide, and lead me today. I am a deer in thy wandering herd. I am a key to thy mysteries. I am a torch in thy hand. I am a footfall along thy silent path. I am a star in thy vast heavens. I am a wave in thy fathomless seas. I am a knife that cuts cleanly. I am a soul in thy holy retinue. I am a fiber in the rope of eternity. I consecrate myself to thee this day and every day, that I may travel safely within the folds of thy saffron cloak, dive with thy aid into deep mystic waters, and dance with thee amongst the benevolent shades of my ancestors. Therefore, grant me courage and constancy, guard me and guide me, and bestow upon me thy faultless and flawless perception. We had a lot of good energy last night in the dark moon womb red tent circle. And we talked about Hecate and thresholds of no return. And what happens when we choose something that we know places us on a path of no return, and how that can be used to our benefit, where we can see a moment in time and recognize it as a point of no return. I'm not going back to that relationship. I'm not going back to that job setting. I'm not going back to that old way of thinking. I'm not going back to that paradigm. Let's have a look. the season of the salted bones. I love it. I love this oracle. This is the Sacred Hags Oracle. Good morning. How are you doing, Kathy? I hope you're feeling well. We chanted for you yesterday. Slow living, slow living. Good morning, Natalie, is our keyword for today. What harm is there in spending an hour lost in the realms of eternal time with nothing at all to show for it but a calmer heart? The answers you seek shall not be discovered on screens. Such inquiry requires feeling and embodied presence. The weight of your worry will be lifted only by your breath, by a slow walk in the wild, by an afternoon spent being swallowed whole by your art. Our minds will not submit to our be quiets and shut ups, but we can give our thoughts a single and holy focus. We can leave our troubles out of this communion just for a short time, just while the sun rises or the moon creeps above the trees. And we shall emerge from this awakened state more whole and with greater clarity. Light a candle and focus only on the flame. Look for no answers. Find kinship in the fire. Breathe and be still, as if the thickest blanket of snow has coated the world outside your windows. You are missing nothing, and there is nothing else you must do. What a wonderful invitation for us today to come into presence, especially feeling like this is very relevant for me as I'm going to be away and I won't be able to do all of my normal things. I will have to surrender to the numinous, to the moment of sacrament, to the journey itself. And I'm so looking forward to that. But I think that for each of us in this Samhain season now, coming into presence with practices that will, oh, I'm so glad your surgery went well. Sorry that you're sore, but glad that it went well and that you can rest. And how, Kathy, you're the embodiment of this card today. You just have to rest. You're not able to do your things. You just have to be present in what's going on. And this is an act of self-care to be able to do this, to sit with just what is, to say, I'm not going to distract myself from anything. After our dark moon last night, I spent some time packing and sort of talking with a friend. And then I went out and I made my offerings, my final offerings before leaving. And I received this wonderful message while I did that. It was to go and get a bottle of the local water that's bottled right here today, and to pack it in my suitcase and to bring it with me so that I can make offerings of this water to the mountains and to the places that I'm going. So now I have a mission. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a way to do exactly that. And in those quiet moments, we have some of our most magical inspirations. I know it's nice to be with you, Shelby. I've missed you too. I'm glad you're back. I wondered where you went. I'm glad you're here. There's a real presence found in just attending to the ritual moment. It's actually the thing that I find is the hardest to get my students to do. In our Woman Shaman Priestess program, I start everyone off with times of silence. And I just say, you need to carve out 15 minutes of silence every single day. And You'd be amazed at how many people are struggling with that, but you actually probably wouldn't be amazed because it's probably like you too. And like me, we have busy, active minds, busy, active lives. We go places, we do things. We're a lot in our phones or we're a lot on the computer. And getting ourselves that 15 minutes a day of just receiving, it can anchor so much more receiving in our lives. We want to be able to receive love, companionship, compassion, wealth, sustenance, help, opportunities. But if we don't make time for receiving and space for receiving, it's like having an airplane but nowhere to land it. The plane's coming in, but there's nowhere to park it. So today, let's presence 15 minutes. This is the October 7th challenge, the Salted Bones challenge. 15 minutes today of complete presence with some small ritual act, watching an entire stick of incense burn, lighting a candle and doing some flame gazing, pouring a water offering and scrying into it to see if there's a message, sitting with a pen and paper and allowing your hand to come up with maybe one or two automatically inspired words. Whatever you choose, make the most of this magical moment today. And if you enjoy it and you receive valuable messages, maybe think about doing it every day for the rest of the season. And I'm going to do that myself as well. I am super excited about this divination as the one to send me off. And I think that when I'm on the road, my daily divination, which I will post to the Goddess Temple app, will be my practice. So that's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's dive into Guanyin practice and watch. Look, I'm putting the cards and the deck. I don't know if I'm going to bring this whole box. It's like, it's good because it protects it, but it's also a little bit on the heavy side. Let's just do it. All right, putting them in the box so that they can travel safely. And if you like this oracle as much as I do, I ordered it online. Thank you so much, Kirsten. All right, 3 prostrations before the shrine. Let's do this. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention. Oh, yeah, I changed my bracelets just size. let's set our intention. But I'll just say this first. I changed my bracelets. I put my Pythia bracelets on, and I took off the plastic ones that I was wearing and put on stone ones for my travels. So they're making a lot of bracelet noises today. Hope it's not too distracting. Okay, so our intention right now in the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple, I know of at least 4 women who are in the midst of major career transitions, one of whom has an interview today, one of whom is interviewing, one of whom just got a new job and starts in about a week and a half, and another one who is taking some time off and then will be going back to work to a new opportunity. And I don't know if there's even more than that. There may be even more than that. But those are 4 that I know about. And today I'd like to hold these 4 women and anyone else who is looking to do a fourth quarter job transition in 2021. It is a very significant time. And we are going to be seeing more and more people moving away from jobs that they find stressful, dishonoring, jobs where they're being not compensated well, or where they're being disrespected or asked to put themselves at risk, and moving into jobs that are comparably less stressful, because this is part of what we need for humanity's wholeness. So, for all of those seeking to shift their job landscape right now, and let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxin Pusa, calling out to Guanyin and asking her to light the way to an easier and ultimately better path of right livelihood for all who need it. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. 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 And the brief prayer summoning prosperity by Jamgyun Mipam Rinpoche. Hung Chuksum Sasum Nakdang Chakye Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirkuk Dirdu Pelge Minu Par Deki Tashi Lektok Palbar Sho. Hum. By the power of mantras and mudras of the three jewels and the three roots, may all the good omens, abundance, and prosperity of the animate and inanimate universe, both samsara and nirvana, be summoned and gathered here and expand without ever declining, so that the splendor of happiness, well-being, auspiciousness, and all that is good may blaze forth. Hung Chuksum Sasum Nakdang Chakye Tu Tenyo Sishi Chayang Getsen Kun Dirkuk Dirdu Pelge Minu Par Deki Tashi Lekzok Pelbar Sho. And now let's call out to Guanyin with 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, sending, oh, this is great. Cindy got her job offer up here in Vancouver, got an apartment across the parking lot from us. She will be moving here on the 24th and 25th of this month. It's so cool that grandma will be able to run across the parking lot to help take care of the baby when she comes. Wow, Kathy, perfection. It's happening. Like, boom, boom, boom. I am so happy for you. Everything that you prayed for, that your pregnant daughter would get her new job and find the great place to live, and you could all be together. Perfect. Great manifestation. Great job manifesting that. There is nothing that a mother's love cannot manifest. I'm convinced. All right, so 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum. Let's celebrate for Kathy and Cindy and the baby and Kathy's husband, the proud grandpa, Brendan. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Swasti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we'll close with our bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and bow to the inner teacher. And with all things moving smoothly, I will be back for practice again on November 4th. It doesn't mean you can't chant in the meantime. Feel free. And if you do, let me know what your counts are. I hope everyone has a great month ahead. And if you tune into the Goddess Temple app, I'll be posting little things as I go along and some images. And maybe I'll also do a little bit on Facebook and Instagram. But I'm trying to stay off of Facebook and Instagram because of everything going on. Okay. See you later. Bye. I'll miss you.